Hello, Guardians. I have always wondered about our barricade-breaking, bone-shattering, and big shoulder pad-wearing friends. What makes them want to tower over everything? Why are they so darn stubborn when you want them to put on a bubble? And why are they a Titan in the first place? But before we get into the video, let's talk about today's sponsor, the sub and like button. Every Titan featured in this video will be disappointed if you don't smash both of those buttons. Please do it, they're holding my ghost hostage. Anyway, this is asking 50 Titans why they're a Titan. Why are you a Titan?
It's these shoulders, man. These shoulder pads. Yeah, ain't no other class got the same armor, dude. It's the shoulder pads.
When a friend first told me about Destiny the game, he was explaining the classes to me, and when he brought up the Titan, all I heard was smash. You know, that was my first instinct.
So when I first found out about Sunspots, my friends got me into it. We just did it at parties and stuff. But yeah, it felt so good. So then I tried it on my own, and found out about this thing called the Arbalist, and now I'm hey, Skid Row's gotta have somebody in it,
Like Titans look badass. I don't know.
When I first joined the game, I got presented with the three classes. I saw Warlock, Hunter, Titan. Titan had a big fucking minigun. I wanted the minigun. Therefore, I went for the Titan.
Well, as you can see, I've got both of my 1-2 punch shotguns on with my tractor cannon. So I like to punch things in about one time. I only like to punch them about once.
I found myself to be a more aggressive player, both in PvE and PvP. So I really liked how fast Titan mobility you could kind of get it to be.
Well, it started out as a joke because I was a Warlock main back in Destiny 1. And my friend said, I bet you won't switch to Titan. And so I've been a Titan ever since.
As soon as I realized that Shoulder Charge was a one-hit kill in PvP, like in the very beginning of Crucible and D1, I was like, oh, I have to make a Titan. Oh, I have to do this. So I deleted that Warlock and made a Titan right away, just so I could do Shoulder Charging, and obviously I'm sad to see it no longer be a one-hit, but I've been hooked ever since.
I'm flying!
Barricades, like you get rushed by hunters on controller, you can't flick as fast, so you just gotta predict and be smart about it. So that's the main reason I'm a Titan. It just teaches me how to be smarter about playing PvP.
Firstly, because hunters are little and secondly, because I really enjoy punching things in the face.
Generally in games, I like classes that are like in the front lines and like really big, like thematic. Like looking at my character compared to your average hunter, a lot of people will look at inspect my character and be like, dude, your Titan is massive. Like I love that about the character creation.
When I started playing Destiny, I want to play like the big guy, like the really bulky, and I really like a lot of armor. So I chose the Titans because they have the most armor. And they also like pretty much Titans based on defense. That's kind of my thing.
I play Hunter.
I'm a Titan because I don't know, I just like it. It's fun to punch stuff. Thunder Crash is fun. I've done pretty much all the day one raids on Titan.
My first multiplayer experience was Overwatch, and I just kind of fell in love with playing tanks in that game, Beefy health, a lot of utility to save your team from certain damage, and quite a lot of abilities and ultimates, right?
I started Destiny. I started with 2 other players, and we were deciding what roles we wanted, so we kind of just all one role, so 1 Hunter, 1 Warlock, and then 1 Titan. And I immediately just went for the Titan when they started describing whatever class was, and when I just saw the look of the Titan, just thought like, yeah, that's normally my playstyle.
The whole lore idea of Titans in general just being an unstoppable wall that can go up against any challenger. It kind of fits my whole idea of what I want to do in this game.
I was always the type of guy that liked to be the tank on RPGs, and when I played Destiny 2 beta, I just loved the sweet business, so the Titan was my class of choice.
Titan's got the fashion, the slam, and like what else? You can just do whatever you want.
It was actually a suggestion from my friend that I would create a Titan character because we were doing some raids and we definitely needed a Titan.
Oh my god. God damn it, Leroy.
I found that hunters were a little too squishy for my kind of like general style. So I kind of just prefer Titan because I can put on my shield and I just can throw grenades and focus more on the gunplay side of it, which is more about my style of gameplay anyways.
It's what I aesthetically incline myself towards. I like it big, bulky, and compact. I've played the other classes. I prefer this one majorly due to its abilities. And once again, aesthetics are very important to me, and Titans suffice in that regard.
The reason why I'm a Titan is because out of all 3 classes, the punch when you're meleeing enemies in Crucible feels the best.
It's one of the better classes in the end game because they have a lot of good stuff. They have the barricade, which is really good for like blocking damage. Let's say you do like GM and you need to get an angle, you can just create your own angle of the barricade. They're really, really good.
I think I'm a Titan because it was. I think it's the worst class, but I really like running at people with a shotgun. I enjoy that very much.
I play Titan because I like bashing my skull into walls and wanting to end myself.
But you are gonna feel this. Nobody wins with a headbutt.
I think, especially with the endgame PvP modes like Trials of Osiris and less so things like competitive and Elam, it just has more advantages than the other classes when it comes to things such as its barricade, especially with Void 3.0, the new Void stuff gets it so much dueling capabilities, especially with the Overshield.
It really started with the bottom tree striker. I very vividly remember punching people out of supers with a shotgun, and I thought that was very funny. And it really started with me using the Antaeus sword. So basically meathead, run, slide, shotgun, and then finish them off with the most overpowered melee in the game.
Titan. Whenever I picked up Titan, it was like from Destiny 1, it just seemed more simple, but then when moving into Destiny 2, it has all this stuff now.
I'm a Titan like in Destiny 1. I was a Titan main, Like I love to use like that Icarus dash, the Twilight Garrison, It was very fun,
I'm a Titan because Titan is just the one class in the game where you can just look at something and yeet yourself as a weapon.
When I first started playing the original Destiny, I think I started in 2014, I picked Titan because it was tanky, and at the time I wasn't very good, so I figured that would help. And whether I'm a Bubble Bro or Thunder Crash Titan, it's just the most fun I've ever had in this game.
When I play Warlock, the jump's horrible. I can't reach the crayons. I switch to Titan. I go super high and I can reach the crayons.
I did try out Hunter and Warlock. I just felt like the playstyle with Titan was a lot more fun. And then even when it came to Destiny 2, there just wasn't as many things that brought me towards Hunter or Warlock as there was for Titan. There have been times where Titan wasn't as strong as the other 2 classes per se, but I stuck with it because I knew that it was the playstyle I enjoyed and it was the one that I would be able to perform the best with.
Big muscle.
Well, I see myself as the pants I have on, a peacekeeper. I do love to run fast, switch between submachine guns, and never reload. That's my answer.
I like the big flamey hammer go boom. That's all.
The class seemed pretty cool to me at first. I liked, I don't know, like I play a lot of tanks in different games, and that's kind of what I thought it would be at first. But I quickly realized that it was a lot more of just running in, punching. But I mean, I like that too.
Because I'm a fucking idiot and I want my class to represent that.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to be
wearing a dress. Number 2, I like the abilities. I like the shoulder charge. I like the jump. Bubble, super fun. Bottom tree, solar, super fun. Especially with Lorelei Splendor Helm right now. And then I play all 3 characters, but I mainly spend 99% of my time on tie-in. I hate hunters. They need to nerf stompies as soon as possible. It's like you just can't find a hunter not wearing stompies.
Destiny 1, back when Taken King came out, one of my friends recommended me the game back when Taken King was like a couple months old or whatever, and like on the box art you had the hunter and the warlock in the back or whatever, and then you had the Titan in the middle. And everyone knows whatever if there's like a group of 3 things, whatever's in the middle, you're most likely gonna choose whatever's in the middle. So for that reason, that's why I chose Titan.
If you know that you can joke around yourself being a Titan, being a Crayon Eater, being, sharing 3 brain cells with the rest of your Titan members, it's gonna be a hell of a lot more fun than just being, we're hunters, we shoot a golden gun or we blade barrage things and that's it. So most of the things boil down to that.
Well, for me, it will be build diversity. I have any options when it comes to making builds. Make a name from a shield build. Why not mass? I keep getting shields over and over with a void class. I mean, you can go on with Sidon's Ramparts. You put up a shield for PvP and shoot people. They can't shoot you back. Moving on to SMGs and auto rifles. Acting War Rig, you have that option. You can shoot forever and infinitely. If you want to go double nades, Void class, you have Armamentarium. So you can have double nades, which are very powerful this season. Moving on to the Curious of the Falling Star. That's big damage with your super. So you can go Arc, big damage, right? You go down the list, you have Dune Marchers. You can chain a punch, a lot of damage. Lion Rampant, you can fly around the map. You name it. You have many options as a Titan when it comes to builds, whether you're aggressive, passive, PvE, or PvP. You can even put on a double nade shield with a wrist runner and just walk around with infinite wrist runner shields, shooting everybody mob. So you have many options. I mean, diversity, many builds, and that's why I like Titans.
The reason I am a Titan is because initially, when I first played D1, my older cousin recommended that I play Titan, and played all of D1 and most of D2 as a Titan main. It really fits my playstyle, and it's what gives me the most enjoyment.
Well, I'm a Titan because it's fun. I have mained all classes. I started Hunter. Most people seem to usually do. It was boring, so I switched to Warlock, which was very good. But it also got very boring. After a while, Warlock's really good, probably the best class, or it used to be. And then I switched to Titan, which was very fun, with the hammers and Thunder Crash and all that big bonk, epic damage, cool stuff. And I kinda stayed for a long while, having fun. They purged hammers with the launch of Witch Queen. Most builds, because of Protective Light and the 1-2 punch thing, was a bummer, but we have Shield Bash, and that's still fun.
I think there's a lot to being a Titan, but I think the number one thing which a lot of people can sort of respect about Titans is that for the most part, we swing the big hammer, we can fucking take anything out, but we're kind of the backbone of the team. And when the team needs to rely on someone for anything, whether being someone's shield to block damage, I think, or whether it's to take out the big guy as quickly as possible, I think that Titans manage to do the job better than anyone else.
Titan just has it all, honestly. Amazing jump, good mobility, amazing damage with like Thunder Crash and the no longer be Bonk Titan. It has good survivability on Void now, Bubble and Volatile and the healing through that. Stasis Titan is still amazing in both PvE and PvP, offering a lot of utility and also survivability. It's honestly like, it's just the package you get from everything.
My father was rocks. My auntie was rocks. My cousin was rocks.
O proud death, what feast is toward in thine eternal cell?
that thou so many princes at a shot so bloodily hast struck.
Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And remember,
If you are a man, be a titan.